really sorry it's over. You know, we're all men, and maybe it's a good thing. But thank you once again for this this recognition.
When I was interviewed for this job, I didn't know who Gene Sessions was. I'd heard his name, and then I go in and there's a little guy sitting there with Sadler and Jeff, and we have become great friends, all three of us. Dr. Sadler I knew because every year when we had the administrators golf tournament, he'd always say, "Put me with somebody good, I want to win." So, are you still golfing? I don't know if he's doing it.
I'm not competitive at all.
No, golfing is a social activity now, right? Okay. The thing I have loved about our grant is to see the teachers across the grade levels become great friends with each other. I remember the years I was in the classroom when I was watching language arts and English and science and math get all these opportunities, and I would sit with my history team and say, "Gosh, if they could just do something for history." And who knew that finally that time would come and we'd have this tremendous opportunity. The thing that has really been unique with our district is we've gone to national conferences and heard people talk about having trouble recruiting teachers to be involved in that. In our district, we never denied anybody a chance to participate. Every year we had over 200 teachers have the opportunity, in fact about 272 were invited to come and join with us with the activities that we did. Didn't turn any away, but those who came, because of their participation, reaped the benefits by being able to go on these field studies and things that we got to go out and see. The problem we had when we went on our field trips was a good problem, but it was trying to get the teachers to leave one site so we could go to the next. I remember the year we went down on our Gold Rush and the California Trail. We got to Coloma, where Sutter's Mill was, and the teachers, we stopped at Placerville, and they all got gold pans, and we got them panning in the river. And by the way, gold still washes out of the Sierra Nevadas every year, and people find nuggets in that. Well, they got so engaged doing that, I mean, we had to go down and just about carry them out of the river because they knew they were going to find something. And our bus driver actually found a nugget, and that really psyched everybody up. And so we had kind of a mini gold fever going right there. And it was just like that everywhere we went. People would find these things. We'd come back in our hotels at night, and instead of leading everybody around in a pack, we'd give the teachers an agenda of areas to see based on their interest and how they felt it would impact them as a teacher. And so they would scatter and go to different places, especially if we were in bigger cities. And then at night, as we come back into the hotels, they'd start talking about, "Well, I went here and I went there, make sure you don't miss this tomorrow," and things like that. And so it really became a real camaraderie among the teachers. And as the years went by, pretty soon elementary and high school and junior high teachers were doing things together and talking with each other and collaborating. And what a wonderful thing that is. And when I go back to these national meetings and tell people what we're doing, they just say, "We can't get people to do it. We have to bribe them and do all these things to come out." And we said we just offered it. And we give credit to the teachers because their own enthusiasm generated that in schools. I had some schools during the first year, not a single soul came, but we kind of went out. I went out and talked to everybody in every school and invited them. And as their enthusiasm built, then it spread, and we had entire teams coming at the end of that. So it was really a great opportunity. But these two guys, they are the best. We have had so many good times and a lot of things that go on. But, a lot of stories to tell. We're going to have some pictures up on the website. I asked people to send me some pictures from our trips. I mean, I think I have thousands. I'm trying to wade through them, and as we get them organized, we'll put them on the history website so that you people can see that. I want to give a special thanks to Jeff. When I started the grant, we kind of talked about it. We had this big book we had to go through, and as I looked through some of the things there, I said, you know, I'm kind of concerned about this and that. We talk about it, and he'd say, "It's your job to run the grant, so it'll help teachers. It's what you feel is right." And so with some teachers collaborating to help us make some decisions, we made modifications both in the first grant and the second grant, and I think it really worked out well because the teachers were quite excited, and thank you for the opportunity.
I should mention in Williamsburg, Jeff ate a whole turkey. Had a little restaurant there. All these things.
We enjoyed Linda traveling with us a great deal.
Again, we'd like to thank the gentleman. Thank you very much. There's no finer way to teach our children the American values than through a solid history program. So thank you again.